They say all things can be made new. But they never tell you that it starts with the broken things. With the pieces the world left behind. He came here not to escape the past, but to build a future from its ruins. Every stone, a burden he once carried. Now, they would become his foundation. His companions understood the language of silence. They knew this was more than just a place. It was a prayer, spoken with his hands. The world he left was built on brittle promises. This world would be built on proof. On the unwavering honesty of wood and steel. Each nail, a choice to stay. A decision to face the quiet. He wasn't just building a floor. He was building a place to stand that was finally his own. In the nose of the city, he had lost his rhythm. Here, in the forest, he found it again. In the simple, steady beat of the hammer. He had forgotten the feeling of creating something that wasn't meant to be sold, but to be lived in. A structure needs a frame to withstand the storm. And so does a man. The forest demands precision. It doesn't forgive mistakes born from haste. So he learned the patience of the trees. The slow, deliberate work of becoming. With every cut, he was carving away the man he used to be. Leaving only what was essential. What was strong. The walls began to rise. Not to keep the world out, but to keep the quiet in. He was learning that solitude is not the same as being alone. This was a sanctuary, a space where his own thoughts could finally be heard. A shelter from a storm that had raged for years. A home built not of ambition, but of peace. A house is just a box of wood, until it has a heart. A place for fire, a place for warmth. He gathered the stones from the riverbed, worn smooth by time. Each one a testament to endurance. He was building more than a fireplace. He was building a gravitational center for his new world. Mixing the mortar, he thought of the bonds he had failed to build in his other life. This time, the mixture would be right. This time, it would hold. The river offered its water, its strength. A silent partnership between man and nature. He worked until his hands ached, but his mind was still. He was laying the foundation for a warmth. He thought he would never feel again. His loyal friend, a silent overseer. A reminder that warmth is also about companionship. The heart stood finished. A rugged, honest heart of stone. Ready to hold the flame. Before you can build up, 63,006 to 18,000, 0 hours 6 minutes and 22 seconds, 0. Sometimes you have to dig down. Into the earth, into the past. To anchor the future in something real. The central pillar, the spine of the house. Like the convictions he was slowly rebuilding inside himself. Some things cannot be rushed. Joe finds its own time to appear. The next layer is a shield. A skin to protect a fragile life taking shape within. He wraps his creation in a promise of safety. The work is hard, a battle against gravity and doubt. But with every inch, he is winning. The shape is now clear. A declaration against the wilderness. But what is shelter from the cold? 78. 0 hours 8 minutes and 2 seconds. 0. 0 hours 8 minutes and 8 seconds. 0. If it cannot hold the warmth within. The final barrier is put in place. In this quiet kingdom, even the sentinels can rest. And the architect can finally look upon his work and see that it is good. Now, for the soul of the house. The skin that will face the world. He chose reclaimed wood because he understood it. He knew that scars, when honored, become character. He works with a tenderness that comes from knowing what it feels like to be broken. Each piece is measured, cut, and placed with purpose. A mosaic of 100 different pasts, creating a single, coherent future. He is not just covering a frame. He is giving it a story to tell. The house begins to breathe. To settle into its place among the trees. As the first snow begins to fall, a gentle christening. A sign from the heavens, perhaps, of approval. The final pieces are put into place. A final act of will against the encroaching cold. And there it stands. No longer an idea, but a reality. A testament to what a single man can build. When he has nothing left to lose. The work now turns inward. To the details that will make this house a home. Every cut must be true. The craft is a meditation. A way of making sense of the world, one piece at a time. As the seasons turn outside, a quiet transformation happens within. The ice may cling to the walls, but inside, a new warmth is taking hold. He continues his patient work. Knowing that the strongest structures are built slowly. Life returns, persistent and playful. A reminder that he is not entirely alone in this endeavor. Now, the final stage. The roof. The crown of his small kingdom. It is a dangerous, delicate dance between the earth and the sky. But he has come too far to falter now. He is sealing his sanctuary. Creating the final promise of shelter. He looks out at the world from his new vantage point. And for the first time in a long time, the future looks clear. The roof must be perfect. It is the shield that will face the heavens. It will bear the weight of the snow and the fury of the rain. His hands move with the confidence of purpose. He is no longer the man who arrived here, lost in the woods. He is a builder, a creator. He sees his home, not just as it is, but as it will be. A place of refuge. A place of peace. Even the smallest details matter, for they are the difference between a house and a home. He tends to the space around the hearth. As if preparing for a sacred ceremony. The final shingle is laid. The work is done. He stands before his creation. A man remade. The sky weeps, not with sorrow, but with relief. Washing the world clean. and inside, for the first time. He is safe from the storm. He had built walls and a roof. Now, he needed to let the light in. A window is a conversation with the world outside. A frame for the art that nature paints every day. He measured not just the wood, but the angle of the sun. Not just the frame, but the view it would hold. This was the most delicate work yet. A dance of glass and wood, of fragility and strength. He was no longer just a builder of shelters. He was a curator of light. He prepares the final touches. Small details that would make this place his. From inside his sanctuary, the world looked different. Not threatening, but beautiful. A masterpiece he could now watch in peace. The final pieces click into place. A perfect fit. A new perspective, hard-earned and crystal clear. He lays the floor, the final surface that will ground him. He insulates his home from the lingering cold. He is building a nest. A place not just for survival, but for rest. For dreams. A house needs a door. Not just an entrance, but a threshold. A boundary between the world he built and the one he left. He crafted it from the most storied pieces of wood he could find. Each knot, each grain, a line in an epic poem. Fitting it into place was the final, crucial test. It had to be perfect. The door would be the first welcome. The final goodbye. The quiet murmur of the stream, a constant song of renewal. The mechanics of entry. To lock, not to keep others out, but to signify a place of belonging. Every piece has its purpose. Nothing is wasted. In between the great labors, there are small moments of creation. Whittling away the time and the anxiety. Creating beauty for its own sake. A handle, shaped by his own hand, to open his own door. The final boards go up. The last gaps are closed. The project is complete. The house stands finished. A very special thank you to the owner of the bug Dawn in the Forest for creating this wonderful video and allowing me to comment. If you enjoyed this narrative, please visit and support their channel at the link in the description below.